My car go vroom, my maid got a broom. My house got a room for some rooms with a view. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving fast.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed.
I just put your mortgage on my neck, and you looking teed off like a golfer, you upset. Why you mad? Why you mad? Tell him why you mad. If you need a loan, you should probably just ask. If you need to get it brown, I can send a bus pass. I be in my suite with a bottle must have. Top shelf, everything we elevated, and we just keep on pouring up. Man, I'm glad we made it. Feels so good to be so rich, ain't gotta worry about it. Why we only doing 30, ain't no hurry about it. Bust down for my bust down, carrots and the clarity. They tell me that I'm giving like I opened up a charity.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving fast.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care,
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch this one be passed.
M-O-N-E-Y, you know I say fly, cause I'm that guy. I be doing 30 and then 55, and you know why. Top down bass, bumping out the tweeters. Told these groupies get a grip, like some tweezers I don't see, and
What happens next is not my fault. Where we at? Are you farting haze? These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
Yo, what is good, creative fam? Brandon Washington here, and showing up late. Jarrell, you good?
How's this go?
You, turn the mic sideways.
Okay. Oh,
Turn the mic.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Well, this is what happens when you don't stream for like a week. You lose complete. Jeez, you are struggling over there. You good to do the intro?
Yeah.
I asked you. You ready to go? Turn. Look.
Like this?
Look. No. Look. You see this thing? Yours is up, sideways.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Way to start the show. All right, what's good, creative fam? You ready? Are you good now?
Ready. We out here.
We somewhere. Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, we back again.
Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens, bring your friends. Sony gang.
Pull up.
Canon fan people too. Blackmagic Mafia.
Tell me what you're shooting, fool.
We got red users flexing, Lumix gang in the chat, Nikon in the cut. Yeah, we steady making.
Stacks on stacks.
We breaking it down, no filter. Tell the rip I'm hype if the camera ain't fire.
We ain't giving it no likes.
NAB.
New drive.
Sin and cam.
Who's high?
Blackmagic.
Price drive.
Man, that's a
jackpot.
Firmware updates, leaks, and the rumors. Who got the best shot?
Creative fan of moves.
Look, this is uncensored real talk, no cap. Live every week, get our fam, got our back. CFA Connect, man, you know where it's at. So grab your pop and hit subscribe and let's chat.
Let's go. Wow. I feel like I'm having like what do they call it, like a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, what?
You know that thing that happened to Janet Jackson?
Your titty out?
I feel like the arm is.
Why did I say that out loud?
I don't know. That was very. That was very. I feel like this.
Immediately demonetized.
Just even just mentioning Janet Jackson, I feel like it's just doing something weird. Can't get it right.
Well, that's because I had to shoot this week. I had to tear down basically the whole studio.
Working.
Yeah, working. Busy. This man's
Starting with early demonetization.
There's a new executive in the chat. Look at Christopher Nolan over there.
IMAX exec.
Bro. You know how like I typically like to believe that I can do just about anything. Like I have what I call a naive confidence. Shooting on IMAX is one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know if ever.
I don't know how actors do it.
Like it's so loud. Like it's so loud. The camera's massive and like seems cool, but I don't think I necessarily fully understand the weight of it yet. Like I obviously see a movie in IMAX. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But that seems so far for me.
That and the pressure.
Yeah,
because the literal mess up means, oh, we just wasted
thousands.
Yeah, thousands on that take.
Yeah, nah.
Oops,
and
my bad.
Everybody's time. you hit them with a line, or you're like, whoa. Is she coming in from the right or the left?
You don't know?
Bro.
That also makes me wonder, are the executive producers on set, are they like literally like, dang, we running over, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Breathing on the back?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Oh, of course.
That's
of
crazy.
course. Got to. They do that when they shoot digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to.
Yeah.
There's somebody there. The line
We're
producer
here to
is
make
there.
sure.
Y'all have 105 fruit snacks today? Yeah, that's 5
crazy.
over. That's 5 over.
That's crazy.
So yo, what's good, everybody? We are on the eve of NAB. And for us, this is kind of a big time of the year because we'll be honest, we typically take a break in January because there ain't nothing happening in January. And then pretty much we come back and start the show around into January, early February.
Yep.
And we know we just limping along up until NAB because not a whole lot of news is happening between the beginning of the year and NAB.
It was dead quiet.
But NAB is the time of the year where all of the news kicks off. It's kind of Jarrell said it's everybody's Super Bowl, but I say it's more like opening weekend. You know, it's you better start off right or else you could be paying for it all year. So while NAB definitely feels like the time of the year where like everybody's dropping new cameras, new gear, I personally think that it is the most important time for you to drop your best work because we've seen it. Brands come out the beginning of the year, they start off weak, and then they're fighting for their life.
Especially with shows like this.
Yeah, it's because
we gonna dog you all of 2026.
Yeah, bro. What's Sony? What Sony dropped that one year? The A9.
The A9 III.
The A9 III. Flop out the water.
Gosh, bro.
Dude, they were fighting all year for that.
Seriously. Well, last year was the FX2.
That came Cinegear though.
It did.
That was a little later.
But I feel like we're
not
whether fairly or unfairly.
We shouldn't start.
We dogged y'all
the
whole year.
Let's be nicer to Sony. Who else came out? That one year, Canon didn't do anything for NAB.
Yeah.
And we were already saying, but then they had to fight all year.
Yeah.
But they did.
They did.
So this year we got NAB and early on. I mean, I think earlier than normal because normally it's like yesterday, like on Thursday, and then today on Friday is when we start getting all the drops. But I don't know if everybody had to like load in early because like the way it typically works with NAB, Simple Light Media, don't lie. The way it normally works with NAB is all the companies are showing up to NAB with the gear.
Yeah.
And they have to put it out on the floor. They have to build their sets. They have signage, all those things. So they start releasing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because they know other exhibitors are going to be there. And what they don't want is somebody to take a picture of like the new GoPro and post it online before GoPro gets a chance to announce it.
Yeah.
So
I think they're also trying to beat the buzz too. Like some people are like, man, how can we get people to be like talking about us before the show even starts? Because I feel like Blackmagic, oh my gosh, like Blackmagic, like they have to start the buzz because they're putting up freaking vinyls over
entire hotels. Yeah. No, I think it's more, I think I agree with you, but there's also the day one doors open. Where are you going? Yeah. Because like, that's how you know, like who really came with it that year is like, cause I remember the first time I went to NAB, I think it was the first time I went to NAB. First time I went to NAB or the second time was when the Blackmagic 4K was announced, the Pocket 4K. And I remember when the doors opened, people rushed to Blackmagic's booth and were like, we got to see this camera. And there was like news outlets. People wanted to take photos of it, take video of it, wanted to post about it. Like all that had to happen so early into the day. So, you know, I think a lot of people realize, and over the years, they're like, let's try to make our booth seem as exciting as possible. Yeah. Let's try to get as many people to our booth because there's also something about selling in person. Like a lot of people buy online and that's because of YouTube. that's because of B&H's, you can call and get assistance, or you just look at, articles or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's different when you can sell in person. And so if you can get people excited, get them to your booth, it's probably a whole lot easier to actually lock in a sell in person
100%.
at NAB than what they're going to have to deal with online. Plus, if you can win a person over, like let's take Cam Mackey, for example, who I saw is in the chat, who's acting stupid. If you are GoPro and you can show him a 1-inch GoPro sensor with a micro 4/3 mount adapted to PL and put some blazars on it and be like, look, you can shoot blazars on your GoPro, Cam Mackey might make a video about it. And if Cam Mackey makes a video about it, you sell 5,000 GoPros and your stock goes from 83 cents to $1.15.
Cam Mackey's already sold. He's already selling his stuff right now to get ready for that GoPro drop.
No, he wants to put blazars on a GoPro right now, or DZOs. We don't know. He's selling himself out to everybody. Anybody can buy it.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I do think this is especially if you got gas, and we know y'all gassy because we gassy. But especially if you have gas, bro, this is an exciting time of year. Now, the real question that we put on the thumbnail, though, is even though everybody's talking a whole lot of talking that talk, we got new gear to
everywhere.
drop. Is it gonna be dope, or is it gonna be nope?
All right,
Because
so
we've heard a lot of stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know how we feeling about it.
So let's go through some of the new gear that's come out. Y'all let me know anything y'all are interested in. Throw it up on the screen. Let me know in the chat, whatever. But let's start off with GoPro since we're already here. So GoPro actually released some cameras that I'm genuinely excited about. Not in the sense of I actually plan on buying any of them. I'm just talking right now.
That's wild work.
But I need to go see him in person. No, I'm excited enough to go to the booth and look at
I
him.
see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you. I said it before. I was pretty much sure GoPro was dead in the water. They couldn't do anything to even drum up excitement.
Yeah.
But they are kind of doing some stuff. So they have the new Mission One series cameras that just came out, or they just announced. And the big deal is that they have now officially moved to a 1-inch sensor. I'll be honest with you, feels a little late. But, hey, better late than never when your stock is under $1. But they didn't just come out with normal new GoPro. So we have the new GoPro, the Mission One. They have the Mission One Pro that has a wide-angle lens on it. And then they also have, which I am still very torn on, is the Micro 4/3 interchangeable mounted GoPro. Only because when I think about a GoPro user,
Yeah.
the thing about being a GoPro user is you are looking for quality at the ultimate simplicity and convenience. Like, you just want to be able to suction cup your camera to your surfboard or mount it to your handlebars.
Yeah.
But the idea of taking a GoPro customer and say, go buy some lenses. By the way, those lenses, not autofocused.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me, like why you would put a Micro 4/3 mount onto a GoPro. Now, if you made a actual camera,
Yeah.
branded it GoPro, but didn't force us to stick with the GoPro body, and it was Micro 4/3 mount, I would be like, okay, so like you have your GoPro, and then here's your actual camera, also made by the company GoPro.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some kind of like, you understand one operating system, you'll understand this operating system. But they put it into an actual like camera build. But
This is where
I'm confused.
Yeah, I think your confusion is stemming from, we were talking about this before. I don't think GoPro is trying to court right now their existing audience. I don't think that they're going after the surfers. I don't think that they're going off of the BMX riders and blah, blah, blah. You can kind of tell from a little bit of their marketing material where it's just like, hey, this is chasing a car, or hey, this is, at a rodeo, or hey, this is at like a fashion shoot. I think GoPro, and this might be some crackety crack, I think they're going after the filmmakers, bro. I think that's the audience that they're doing. When you look at their release notes, 8K, open gate, professional, cinema, filmmakers. These are all the top lines of their deal. I think that they are going after the Cam Mackeys of the world. I don't think that they're going after the deal. Now, here's the deal. The real question is, though, do the Cam Mackeys of the world, is open gate enough for them to buy a GoPro? I feel like they're going after a niche, and the camera, the image looks good. Like, I'm not here to dog at all. Like,
Yeah, no, the images
I'm
look
looking
good.
at the it's probably the lenses. It's probably they probably have a really low depth of field to be able to let in a lot of light. It's probably that. But I think that they're going after a niche, and that concerns me because the filmmaking niche is tiny compared to the action sports niche.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But if you're getting your butt whooped in the action sports, maybe you go into filmmaking, and maybe for the right price, somebody will put this on their motorcycle or they'll put this on their car and feel way more comfortable doing that than putting it on, putting their cinema camera on there.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of what I initially was looking at it. When I saw like some of the chase cam stuff, I was like, maybe they're making like the real, like, you remember how when we said like the Komodo was a $6,000 GoPro?
Yeah.
GoPro said, no, we can make an actual GoPro.
They're just 10 years late.
They're just like they're making Michael Bay's like actual camera that he can destroy, and you can throw some cheap lenses on there, and like I don't have a problem with that.
Could you imagine if they did this 7 years ago?
It probably would have been revolutionary.
It probably would have been like, wow.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that I am very interested in obviously, and we do need to clarify something because somebody said this in the chat, and you're right. GoPro didn't actually release anything. This is just an announcement.
Yes.
But they're using the buzz of NAB to help bring in some more additional attention around this. I am wondering if they are also going to come out with a partnered line or their own line of micro four thirds lenses to go alongside this GoPro. Because while micro four thirds lenses are smaller,
Yeah.
they are substantially smaller than your crop sensor lenses and your full frame lenses, they're still like 3 times the size of a GoPro.
Yeah.
And so the idea that you're going to put this massive lens in comparison to the camera onto your GoPro and then still be able to rig it for crash cam stuff,
Yeah.
you're going to need to rig, most likely, with most micro four thirds lenses, you're going to have to figure out a way to rig to the lens, not the camera, because the camera is going to be too small in comparison to the lens. And most micro four thirds lenses are not like your 7200s where they have a shoe on it that you can thread onto.
Yeah.
So the idea of using the GoPro with the micro four thirds attachment as a crash cam, it's going to become a rigging thing. And so while the Mission One right now for me definitely has me talking about GoPro more than I have talked about GoPro in the last 4 years.
And positively at that.
And partially positively at that. I will say that it is a good move, but time will tell if people will actually adopt it. And I think a couple things will matter. How the micro four thirds lens situation works with it. The price, I think, will be a huge element of it. And then how easy will it actually be to use it? Because
Don't get close to mirrorless.
Because at a certain point, you just start asking yourself, well, if your price is $1,500,
Gosh.
$1,799, there are so many other cameras that I could actually get that are going to give me way more.
Yeah.
And just give me autofocus.
Yeah.
And
That they do have autofocus.
and if it's a crash cam, you talking about me throwing away $1,700
Yeah.
plus the cost of the lens, you're in trouble.
I think what you said with the interchangeable lenses, I think that they have to make four thirds oh my gosh, can't even say it.
Words and
Micro
stuff.
four thirds lenses.
Yeah.
Because if they don't make their own lenses, how are they going to ensure that it still functions as a GoPro? I mean, I'm not expecting this thing to go like in the ocean, but like, I cannot imagine
No.
that Micro Four Third lenses that are on the market today are going to be anywhere close to the rating that you're going to need it to be to use it as an action cam.
I am pretty convinced. I would be shocked if they are able to rate any lens
Absolutely.
to go underwater.
100%.
Like this camera, this Mission One
Yeah.
with the interchangeable lenses, that would make it worth the price alone.
Yeah.
If somehow they come out with a set of lenses
Yeah.
that if paired with this camera, you can take it underwater.
Yeah.
Because now all of your divers, your deep sea, the people who are chasing dolphins, and then for them, you get different lenses to go
Yeah.
underwater, no housing required.
Yeah.
And you can actually put the right lens on your camera. That now makes a whole lot of sense.
Hire him.
That makes sense. But if you're not, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Like, cause the second you can take a lens off, that means the only thing that would keep the base and the lens together would be a gasket. And that's what we already have on R5s and Z8s and FX3s, where they say they're water resistant.
Yeah.
They're weather sealed. They're not waterproof.
For sure. That's where I think that it's not necessary. Like, that would be crazy because that'd be a leap forward in tech.
That'd be crazy.
But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking I'm just thinking about all these old Micro Four Third lenses that when it rains outside, I'm not even talking about like taking it into the ocean.
Oh, okay,
like
gotcha.
I'm talking like dust. Like it's behind a car and it's kicking up dirt and dust and all sort of stuff. Like, can it even withstand that? And the moment that sensor gets jacked up because of all of the elements that get into it, now you got $1,000 brick.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, you're not going after your action sports people. You're going after your filmmakers. But Tristan, you might want to pull him up. He actually had a really dope. Dang, they talking. Yeah, one more. This is a dope thought, bro.
Says breaking news: DJI buys GoPro and gets their Best Buy and Target U.S. distribution.
Dude, this would be like DJI be like, how much you cost? And that gets us back into America? Light work.
I mean, what did we say? Stock prices are 83 cents.
We might be able to buy it.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe we buy it and then we sell it to DJI.
Here's the deal, though. Bro, I don't know if we can fix it.
Oh,
we might be able to buy it, but I don't think we can fix it.
We're going to lose all our money off. So that's what I say. If I can buy it and sell it to DJI, I know some people who work there. Let me make a phone call real quick. Y'all interested?
Seriously.
But
they
no,
so
it's
offended.
Sorry, DJI. Or sorry, GoPro. The one thing I will say is GoPro is definitely trying to make their final swing. As we sort of wrap up on the GoPro, because we got a lot of news to get through today. The other thing I'll say about what GoPro is trying to do right now is this is gonna sound like, okay, we said all these good things. Now they're just trying to, kind of crap on them.
Nah.
But that's not the case.
Nah.
Like, the truth is that like GoPro didn't just release or just announce these cameras. They also announced like a set of like microphones, which basically looks like a direct ripoff of the DJI mics. Mm-hmm. And so it's clear that GoPro is trying to fight to stay relevant.
Feeling the heat.
But when you do things like release a new camera system with a new mount system and not a whole lot of information around it, you sort of feel like you're showing up late to the 1-inch sensor club party, especially when you have DJI and Insta360 been there for years at this point.
Yeah.
You are sort of copying the microphone thing now, so that way you can have some type of audio interface into these cameras. And then we find out today that, DJI ends up laying off like GoPro ends up laying off like 23% of their employees, like right as a new camera is getting announced. It's like, hey, thanks for helping us design this camera and make it and manufacture it. All right, now, bye. When I see those things, it doesn't give me confidence in the system. And that's sort of like the issue that I have right now, because I like all these brands, like our industry feels so volatile.
Yeah.
Between, Hollywood not doing great, companies being bought and sold left and right, and then companies trying to do everything they can to sort of stay relevant. Right now, I'm finding myself like leveraging myself down to brands that feel solid, because I don't want to buy a product that's not supported going forward.
Yeah.
And with, tariffs and the cost and everything that's happening, it's just like, even if I was like, yes, I like what you're doing, GoPro, I'm concerned that this camera, this Mission One, might not even be here in 2 years.
Yeah.
So if I invest in especially something with interchangeable lenses or GoPro specific lenses, you got to do some stuff that makes me feel confident in purchasing this, knowing that it's going to be something that isn't just like a gimmick. Because the last set of GoPros that just came out, they came out with like all these accessories, these anamorphic lenses, these macro lenses, like all this stuff, this $2,000+ kit once you bought it all with the microphone attachment and everything.
Yeah. And
then literally about a year later, a little over a year later, you're introducing Mission One with a whole new line of accessories and lens mounts and like that stuff doesn't work on this stuff because now we're on to the one in the sensor club. And so it's like, you're too volatile.
Yeah.
And I need you to just figure out what you're doing, so I can buy confidently as a consumer. Yeah. And so that's my big message to GoPro is like, your products are okay and you're definitely seem to be listening and making the right decision, but do some stuff that makes us feel more confident as consumers. And then that way we will actually feel like we can stay with you long term.
Yeah, I will say for me, I do think that this could be a step in the right direction. It's unknown. I just feel like it's a little late. I do hope that this works for you, because we say this for every brand. We want every brand to compete. We want every brand to bring incredible stuff to the market because we love competition and we love you guys pushing each other. And honestly, at this point, it kind of feels like Insta360 and DJI are the only people pushing each other. Like, we don't have like that kind of third leg pushing anymore, the innovation. So hope that it works. Hope that you release it to market. Hope that it's great. Hope that the price ain't crazy, because they say they're not going to release prices until NAB. You had to go by their booth to figure it out. Yeah. But what do you think?
Price-wise?
If you had to guess. Because they've got two. They've got the one that is the GoPro, right? With the normal lens, their normal lens, ultra wide lens. And then you have the one with the interchangeable mount. What are you thinking?
All right, let's see. What's a normal GoPro go for right now?
400 or 500.
Let's see, GoPro. What's the newest GoPro? 13? Are we on 13 right now?
Sure.
Bro, I can't even keep up.
Ain't nobody. It's like the iPhone at this point.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody know.
All right, so GoPro 13 right now, looks like it came out, list price is $429. So I'm going to say that the new base GoPro is going to probably come out about the same price at $429.
You think so? This is Mission.
One.
This isn't the 14. This is Mission.
Please don't.
Think about it.
I get it that it's a 1-inch sensor, but I feel like if they want to be competitive and they want to sell it for maybe $450 max.
Do you think that the 14 is done? Do you think they're done with the iterations?
I think so.
Okay, so this is the future moving forward.
Yeah, 1-inch sensors going forward.
Okay, if they do that, I can agree with you.
I think
I don't think that the 14 is done.
I think you sell it for maybe $499.
I think they're doing a split. I think they're doing consumer, and I think they're doing consumer plus.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Maybe that's the reason why they laid off the 23% of their company. Maybe they're like, maybe we're not doing 14, 15, 16. But like, that has been who they are. That is the
But the Mission One can still be that, though. That's what I'm saying. It's just a 1-inch sensor.
I just don't know if I'm seeing them discontinue the 14. That whole lineage. I think that this is an addition. That's just me. All right. So 500.
Sorry, I just saw something on their website that kind of threw me off. For the Mission One, this is the description they have. Compact, cinematic camera with a fixed 14 millimeter GoPro lens for serious creators. That makes me kind of go backwards because I'm like, oh, you might be.
I'm telling you, they're splitting. They're going to have a 14, 15, 16, 17. They are upselling this product.
Maybe because because realistically,
upgrade your life.
Oh my gosh,
upgrade your life.
So that means this thing's got to start at $599, maybe $600.
$600 for the fixed lens. What do you think the interchangeable?
No. So there's two fixed lenses. There's the Mission One and the Mission One Pro.
Yeah. Oh, dang. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's why I'm so worried about the latter step.
That's crazy.
So that's why I want to say $499 for the Mission One. The 13, the 14, maybe those come down to like $329, $350.
Get out of here.
No, because that's what they're selling for right now on Amazon.
No, I know. But
or $379.
No, bro. I when you're suffering, you start grabbing. You don't start discounting.
I'm going to put the Mission. So here's what I'm going to say. Mission One Pro with the interchangeable lens mount, I'm sadly putting that at $999. I don't think it should cost $1,000. I think it should cost $799. But I'm going to say the lowest they're going to be able to sell it for is $1,000.
When you use words like 8K, open gate, cinematic.
Cam Mackey, please. Shoot with our camera.
Cam Mackey is in the description. 12, 13.
That would be a massive fail.
It's
because it's body only.
And body only. And body only. I mean, we'll see it in 2 days.
No, because they're not going to say the price at NAB.
No, they said it.
They said they will announce it.
They said come by the booth for pricing.
Okay, I will personally go to the booth and get the price, and we'll see what this nonsense is running for. Good night. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna hope that the Mission One Pro with the interchangeable lens mount system, I'm gonna pray that thing doesn't cost more than $1,000, or else I am confident that it's gonna be dead on arrival. Very, very confident that it's dead on arrival. Who's that? Photo something impressed. Just became a member. Hey, shout out
Phototone.
What is
Phototone.
How do you say that?
Photom press.
Photom press. Photom press. Is that a lady? Is Photom press a lady in the chat? I've never seen this person before. Am I tripping?
Photon Impress.
Photon Impress. Oh, I don't know what that means. Is that Photon Impress? You just became a member, which we greatly appreciate. But are you a lady in the chat? We need to know. I think it looked like a lady in the thing, but I could be wrong. Oh, she says yes. Just joined. Queen of Light. Well, if you're a member, first off, they're telling me I got to hit the button. I hope you know what this is, because I've literally never seen this person comment before.
First time, dude. That's awesome. I think you got to hit it.
I got to hit the button. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Also, thank you so much for being a lady in the chat. We greatly appreciate that. Let's find the button. We love our ladies in the chat.
I don't like men no more.
Hopefully you've seen this before.
Like women.
You can't become a member. This can't be like the first time she ever watched the show and was like, I'm going to give them money. That's wild. Hey,
I am I was just going through something. I was just going through something. I just had to talk to Brandon real quick. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Photon Impress. Thank you so much. She said, no, that's exactly what it is. It's her first time watching the show. Welcome.
Hold on. Y'all some bums. y'all been drinking this milk
What?
for 3 years and y'all ain't subscribed yet. She watched it for the first time and she hit that membership button. Y'all y'all upgraded from trash cans to bums. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not you, Luis.
Luis, nah, you.
Not you. You've been a faithful member.
We can see, by the way, Brandon. We can see Luis. We can see when y'all. Oh, now we getting thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs down and exit. Y'all some bums, bro. That's crazy. I'm gonna take that to the grave. Y'all been eating, man. This food nice.
Yeah. That's what girls do. Oh my god. Oh yeah, y'all. You know what? Y'all the trash cans of the week.
y'all the trash cans of the week.
We don't even gotta do.
I know y'all feel like y'all are catching strays. Like, what do we do? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Photon Impress put y'all all on blast.
I'm waiting on my tariff check to join.
Yeah, great.
Well, we expect all of it when it comes.
Tristan's like, man, his face even looked disgusting.
It's like, why are we getting beat up, man? We just here to enjoy ourselves.
Oh my god! Now they
I
all
can only afford the like button.
Somebody said the way my bank account is set up, I can only I got all the checking and savings. Oh my gosh!
So we're just joking with you,
but I will say the ladies be putting y'all on blast.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes. So, and there's only like 4 of them.
We are unhoused at this point. Thank you. Oh, what was her name?
Photon Impress.
Oh, Photon Impress. Thank
Photon
you,
Impress.
Photon Impress.
Yes, thank
we
you very much.
appreciate you.
You are a real one. Wait, where's the button?
You did
Where's the
not.
button?
Didn't know that you were going to spark a war, but we appreciate you.
We do. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes.
I have no idea what I got into, but laughing and here for it.
right.
Hey, welcome. All right. So GoPro announces a bunch of new stuff, but there's a couple quick acquisitions we got to get out of here because there's not a whole lot to talk about on them. So I want to go ahead and knock them out.
Okay.
First, Flanders, the high-end monitor company,
Okay.
gets bought by Atomos. So,
Oh, the consolidation. This is like aperture moves.
bro, this is getting crazy. This is and what's crazier to think about is if you were to ask me on a scale of like professional and like this is not in a disrespectful way because I definitely I want a Flanders. I just can't afford it. But on a level of professionalism,
Yeah.
Atomos, Flanders. That's where I would put them.
Yeah.
I never saw Atomos going, give me that.
Well, you know what it is? It's kind of like, and we're going to talk about it, it's kind of like the Ari situation.
Yeah, and that's the next one we're going to get into.
Once you get to this level where people can't really buy you, are you moving units? Like, do you got it like that?
Yeah.
And there's a good chance that Atomos is like, man, we sell $300 monitors.
And we sell a lot.
We sell hundreds of thousands, if not millions of these.
Yeah.
We can buy you. And then, and this is no need for strays on this, but I feel like this is kind of like the Aperture and the, who did they buy?
Pole something. Let me see.
Yeah. Like Aperture, always a dope.
Polylite, something like that.
Hollylight.
Poly.
Oh yeah. I just said
Yeah.
Hollylight.
No.
I feel like when Aperture bought them, like obviously like that other particular brand was really known for like its light quality and like
Oh, ProLights.
pro lights.
ProLight.
But Aperture's like, but we move.
We move units.
we,
Yeah.
we move units. And so it's like, dang. So I feel like this is probably what it comes down to is Atomos, we got you.
Yeah. And
then they can make their monitors better now.
At its pronounced Jim. It's pronounced Jim. He said, y'all forget about Nikon Red already. No. But what I'm saying is we are seeing an industry shift.
Consolidation.
And consolidation is probably the right word, where we are seeing these brands like Red, go to Nikon, Flanders, go to Atomos, and then Ari, we have been talking about it for a while, and I know there was a lot of speculation over, who could, let me get that mouse back.
Yeah.
Who could ultimately be the one to pick up Ari? And I know a lot of people were hoping for their brand to be the one. Canon, Lumix, Sony even, although I never thought Sony even had a shot. But it is official. Ari has sold. And as we go into NAB this year, it feels like there is this ever going feeling of, like we just talked about with GoPro, you gonna be here in 2 years? Who's got it right now?
Yeah.
And who's buying? Because it's like there's really kind of like two companies that are holding on and companies who are buying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, who's holding on and who's actually got it like that? And they're saying, I'm buying right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when times are tough, they say that the rich get richer and they go acquire these companies at discount prices than if they were to try to buy them when they were at their peak. Now these companies are starting to buy up.
Yeah.
And so it's like, who is in a position to actually start buying right now?
Yeah.
So I would love to hear from y'all. Ari sells to a non-camera brand. Regal.
What does the brand do?
I looked them up initially when I saw the they do mass communication. So it's like a German company or whatever. And basically they just they're just rich, dog. They manage I don't know what to tell you. They're just like a technology company.
You know what I bet?
What?
I bet you there's probably a lot of people that took a swing at Ari and be like, let me buy you. And I'm sure to a certain extent, it wasn't just a dollar figure for them. Get to this number and we'll sell to you.
Yeah.
It probably was this is our vision for Ari.
Mm.
And they had to buy into what you were going to do. Are you going to lay off people? How are you going to change the brand? Are you going to make a cheap camera? And I feel like the things that they probably didn't want to happen, the least amount of compromises, they probably chose that person. And I imagine picking a non-camera buyer meant that they probably are going to have, they're going to want their money. Nobody's doing charity out here. But they'll probably have maybe the least amount of compromises that if a Blackmagic would have bought them or a Panasonic would have bought them or a Canon would have bought them. That's what I would imagine. So
now what's interesting is that the Regal, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's German, I think. I believe that and Photo Impress, who is our new one of our newest member and one of our favorites. Because she put everybody else on blast who were a bunch of bums.
Fresh out the womb.
What?
Newest member.
I'm gonna keep moving. She actually pointed out, which is true, Thomas Regal himself bought it. So it is Ari as a company is how
dang, that's a flex.
Bro, he said, no, I got it.
What watch you got? The AP on?
So he bought it. But now it's a private company. So he just owns it. He's not making it public, at least as of right now.
Yeah.
Which means they don't have to appeal to stockholders. He owns it.
Was Ari private before?
I don't know. But what it does mean is that he gets control. So he's going to get a chance to decide what he thinks is best for the company. And I'm sure they're still going to have a board and all that kind of stuff. So there'll be a lot of decision makers in the process. But what's nice, at least in this situation, is we will see what the company wants to do because you don't have to, like you mentioned, you don't have to walk into a pre-existing camera-based business who already had a roadmap in what they were doing and have to figure out how you're going to slot yourself into it. Technically, could he just say, hey, Ari, I own you now. Here's some suggestions and keep operating business as usual? Absolutely, he could. And you wouldn't have to deal with like a Blackmagic or what a Canon or a Sony or a Lumix was already working on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing is I wonder how this does change future relationships. Because like as we all saw, Lumix and Ari were kind of getting pretty close. I don't know if he just says like, yeah, that sounds good. Like, let's keep that going.
Yeah.
Or he decides to use his now purchase of Ari to assist in his other production businesses, his other side of his company. So I think it's interesting.
Dude, that'd be so crazy. Switch to Ari everything.
I mean, I own them. How many you need? But like in a real way, I think it'll be an interesting time for Ari. I do think that for a lot of camera brands, and we saw this, and we're about to jump into them next. So Blackmagic Mafia, don't go anywhere. We're coming to you next. But we saw with a lot of brands, productions are slow.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood is slow, but live, that ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
In fact, the contracts for live production have been crazier than film production. And they typically always have been.
Yeah.
But we're seeing bids on, whether that's Apple TV or Hulu or Peacock or Paramount or whatever. Like, it's very clear right now that we are getting to a place to where I think a lot of these camera brands to make the best move for them and to move the most units is to go the Sony route. Sony said, all right, we ain't making any movies, but there's a football game every Sunday.
Yeah.
And 32 teams going to play. The NHL, I don't know anything about hockey, but they got to play a lot of games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like Sony embedded themselves in the live broadcast world with their production cameras. That's why we see FX3s on the sidelines. That's why we see Venices being used on the sidelines. Like, they're able to still move those units in the production space. And so it could feel like in this moment, Ari could decide, all right, yeah, we're going to start moving some of these cameras in these production realms. And especially once you get international, you start getting into some of these international sports that are bigger than the U.S. sports that we know, like football or soccer.
FC.
Or you also get into like cricket and like all these other sports that are massive.
Yeah.
And that are doing massive deals. So, if this is what keeps Ari moving, if it's between, I see the comment up there, between broadcast and Mr. Beast, Ari could stay afloat.
Dude, that was a huge flex. I feel like when we find out the Beast Games was shot with Ari.
Yeah, and
it's
like 30 of them.
That's crazy.
Crazy work.
Crazy.
All right. So speaking of broadcasts, let's go ahead and hop into some Blackmagic news.
Yeah, because they made some moves.
Blackmagic made some moves. I'll be fully transparent. I did not watch the live stream, and I'm very glad I didn't, because if I would have sat there for 3 hours and didn't get a pocket, I would have been a little disappointed. Or Pixis, sorry. But I fully understand
no
why
Pixis
we didn't.
Pros.
No Pixis Pros are coming through. Oh, $10 from Cam Mackey. What did he say? For the post-hangover NAB live Gatorades. Appreciate you, Cam Mackey. So Blackmagic just dropped a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, let's be real. We did not get a Pixis Pro. They didn't make any announcements as far as like autofocus for the Pixis, at least as of yet. And so this didn't really feel like a camera specific year, which is, but it
was a broadcast year.
To give them the credit, though, every year for the last 3 years has been a pretty heavy camera year.
Yeah.
So it's okay, I guess, that they take 1 year off. But they did release some cool cameras in the broadcast space. One of the first cameras that I saw, I probably won't use, but I thought was pretty interesting, is their new 360 vision camera for broadcast.
Yeah.
I have been saying this for a long time. The moment I can put on a pair of like MetaQuest goggles and be seated like courtside live and feel like I'm at the game, but also be able to have my friends sitting with me and we're watching the game. That will probably be the first time I ever put on goggles to watch a game.
Yeah.
Because like while Apple came out with the NBA experience where you can have like 4 screens up or whatever, YouTube TV does that right now. I can have 4 different screens up on my TV and watch 4 games at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, and to wear the headset didn't really give me a different experience than just watching my TV. But now getting a courtside style camera like this, I thought that was really cool. Obviously, the other one is if you are into audio, they came out with the Fairlight news system along with hardware for live audio as well. So what Blackmagic basically said was, if you do live audio and you're using us for video, you should also be using us for audio.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make their system a complete and solid run-through system. But I think for everybody here who's watching, most people are going to be excited about DaVinci Resolve 21.
Yeah.
Because it feels like every year they come out with like new stuff for Resolve, and you're always like, oh wow, you're doing relighting. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What else could you do? Make that young person look old.
Yeah.
Make that old person look young. Like now we're actually getting de-aging software inside of Resolve, which wildly, if you buy a Blackmagic camera, you get the software for free.
You can download 21 for free.
You
don't get all the the stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I mean, like you can get the full studio version for free if you buy a camera.
Yeah.
You can start messing around with the express version for free. And what's insane on this is while everybody else seems to be running to a subscription model,
Yeah.
they seem to be keeping their feet planted in, if you just need to buy the software, $300 and you get all these upgrades.
So I think they mentioned this in the live stream. I didn't watch the whole live stream, but the guy, the CEO or whoever, the Australian guy, he literally said, like, I don't know if we'll be able to do this forever, free forever, but he's just like, at the current rate of which, you know, the software is purchased, we're able to just continue to update it. Because buying 21 right now, it's not a guarantee 22 is going to be free.
Yeah.
But for the last, I don't know how long,
21.
you like, when did you get in on Resolve?
So what's crazy is I actually, every time I get a new computer, I have the same Blackmagic card. My card says Blackmagic 17 on it.
That's the crazy part. So you haven't paid for Resolve since 17. You got all these updates and all these.
Bro,
crazy.
What's crazy is that my card with my code on it still works.
Yeah.
So when I got this computer, I literally downloaded Resolve. I grabbed my card that says 17 on it. I typed in the code that was on that card, opened.
It's crazy. Blackmagic, you're a real one for that. Because the way that Adobe be charging subscriptions.
Well, speaking of Adobe, DaVinci Resolve is also coming for photographers too. If y'all didn't see, Resolve 21 now has a photo page, which will allow you to edit your photos using all of the powerful color grading tools that you have inside of Resolve 21. And while there are some limitations, and this is like the first iteration, like I've already seen people talk about how, you know, it's limited when it comes to like bulk editing and things like that. Resolve or Blackmagic is clearly trying to be the one-stop shop for everything you need production. I mean, they obviously already have had editing and color, which we all know about.
Yeah.
But then they were good at audio, but they just doubled down to make it even better. Oh, another super chat. What's good?
Thank you, Diddy.
They also now they're beefing up their effects.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that they're dabbling into the world of photo, which means if you just want to like edit out a frame, or you take a picture, like your skill set can stay in its place. And you can stay inside of DaVinci and you don't have to leave. And it feels very much like they are trying to get to Adobe status.
Yeah.
Of being like, hey, we're going to have it all. But I am I am personally ecstatic that they are staying with the buy it once, no subscription model, because the subscription model is 100% the reason why I left Premiere, I left After Effects, I can't fully leave Photoshop in Lightroom as much as I'm trying to, but it kills me. But that's the reason. So give me a great alternative and I'll take it. What?
I can't.
What did I say?
No.
Oh. Sorry, hold on.
Anyways, what was I gonna say?
That's free.
Here's the deal. This is a side point. DaVinci may never be able to do this. I don't even think they should go in this direction. If you don't drop a Photoshop, Adobe can't be killed. And you have no business dropping a Photoshop.
Yeah, I get that.
You have no business dropping a Photoshop. You are an NLE. But like, cool that you have Lightroom.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Photoshop is like Dropbox. We with you till you dead.
I have been trying to find a Photoshop alternative, and I know a couple people have recommended. Someone said Affinity. It's just not the same.
You ain't Photoshop.
You're just not. It's not the same. And I'm trying. Hold on. I want to get to a super chat. I don't want to ignore the super chat, even though it's way off topic. Kind Happy Love says, I thought the ZR may be getting a big update at NAB, but I haven't heard anything. Blink twice if you're under NDA, Brandon. So I'm not. And truthfully, I don't know. I am.
Didn't they just come out with an update?
It was a couple months ago. What was that?
A couple of weeks ago?
No, months. Are you talking about the app?
The ZR update. Didn't they have a firmware update or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, one thing I will say is, if y'all don't know Brandon Talbot, go to Brandon Talbot's YouTube page and check out. He just made a video about an app that is coming. It is called Zine Control. And I had to look it up because I do have the beta on my phone, and there are ways for you to try to get on the beta.
Yeah.
I will tell you, this app solves a majority of the issues that the ZR has. So,
like what?
Like it does D-squeeze.
Is it? Wait a minute.
It wirelessly sends a video feed to your phone.
You're looking at your phone.
You're looking at your phone.
Is it made by Nikon or did somebody
somebody else made it.
Dude, that's crazy.
So, Zine Control is a really, really interesting app. It's currently still in test flight, so it's not officially out on the App Store right now. But I will say, if you are a ZR shooter, I don't know what Nikon's gonna do, but I am happy to see that Zine Control is also fighting the fight. So it makes me feel.
Is it buggy?
No, it's just missing some things still.
Gotcha.
Like it adds in a feature that allows you to instantly switch to high frame rate, but it only lets you shoot at 50 frames right now. So they just got a couple, they just need to add a couple more things into it.
Stuff.
Yeah, they're still working on it. But yeah, so it's solid. But
dude, it's like Magic Lantern days.
Getting there.
Like opening up features to your camera.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Is it free?
I don't know if it's gonna be free. The beta is free right now.
Dude, that's crazy.
Who is that? What does that say? Gretchen just became a member?
See? Sometimes you just gotta apply a little pressure. The ladies are leading right now.
The
guys.
ladies are
leading.
You know what's crazy is I'm willing to bet you. What the heck?
Mondo.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
I forgot our thing did that.
At Mundabytes super chatted $99.99. Thank you for the entertainment as I drive to NAB. Dinner is on me, guys.
Dude,
bro, we
that.
appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Bro, I don't know if you've checked it out.
How one person gonna take credit for all the men? He said W men.
W men, that's
'Cause
crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I see where they're saying W men.
You're like, the ladies are leading the chat.
Yeah,
and then Armando drops $100 and they're like, W men.
Dude, Armando watched your video of your new charging case. It looks really dope. Yeah,
the core case
looks really dope.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have never been excited about batteries more in my life than that case.
I feel like Core puts out like really crazy batteries that you're like, man, I need those. But I feel like that charging case takes it to the next level. So guys, go after the stream, go check out Armando's video because that was a dope video.
That was a video. I saw the reel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The reel was I saw the reel. I didn't watch the YouTube video.
Well, it's crazy because I don't know what it has in the reel, but like you can charge anything.
Well, yeah, you can swap out the
V-mount,
different pieces.
gold mount, MP batteries, Canon. He even threw in Canon for us.
Yeah, I don't know why he did all that.
Thank you. Because everybody is a Canon shooter.
Are you saying Armando is for the blacks?
He's for the blacks. Of course he is. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Of course.
You're wild.
So to be clear, W's in the chat for Armando. Men, don't be taking credit. Don't be trying to mansplain, trying to get your way into this. W's for Armando.
Yeah, W for Armando. That's it.
You only get a W if you give.
Yeah.
It is crazy. It's been a while since we got a super chat.
Yeah.
That made the
I forgot that the phone rang.
Guys,
I genuinely
do you guys
was like,
remember?
what is happening?
Do you guys remember?
All right, so we've got so let's wrap up Blackmagic for a second. So the NAB updates were pretty wild. Just quick recaps. We also got a Ursa Cine 12K large format, 100G. So that's again another big broadcast camera. Some other Ursa Cine viewfinder stuff, and then of course, like I mentioned, the immersive camera. And then some ATEM stuff and a bunch of other broadcast stuff.
Do you remember when, I think it was Sony, but and I think it was like for NFL games, and they were like, oh my gosh, this looks like a video game. Like, this doesn't even look real. It looks like AI.
Yeah.
Sort of deal. And it was part of them, like literally implementing larger sensors, lower apertures.
Yeah.
And
oh, we in here.
It's that NAB mood, man.
Yeah.
At Aaron Onowim super chatted $19.99. We might be getting the 17K LF.
We rich.
Bro, Aaron rich, dog.
We rich. You got LF? We rich. I feel like when Sony introduced it, like, because it, like, as photographers, videographers, like, man, we love that 1.2. We love that 1.4, that 1.8. But I feel like because we hadn't really seen it on TV, on broadcast, we were like, dang, this is crazy. This looks fake. I feel like Blackmagic is wanting to bring cinema qualities to the games through broadcast. I feel like, and I just say that because I watched a little bit of their deal, like where they were like showing like a hockey game, and I think that was part of their stated deal. Like, obviously, we want to be able to cover it. We want everything to be in focus and blah, 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 blah. But when you push into those shots where you want a little bit more, I think that Blackmagic's trying to compete.
Yeah, I mean, I think Blackmagic has always tried to like run the game when it comes to broadcast.
Yeah.
Like like not even just in sports. Like if you go to we live in Texas, but so we're in the Bible Belt. You go to your average church, which there are like, I don't know, 10 churches every mile.
Yeah.
They're running, like a majority of them are running Blackmagics in some manner.
100%.
And so I think that like as you have like places of worship continuing to grow and expand, that's a huge market.
Yeah.
Sports are getting crazier because I don't know if you saw this report. It's not necessarily 100% related to what we're doing, but like LSU just made a huge announcement that good night. Armando, show up more often, dog.
He's the new Cam Maggie.
Yeah, he is.
At Colton Steele super chatted $20. Happy NAB week, y'all. At the airport right now, about to fly to Vegas. Looking forward to seeing y'all at NAB. Blackmagic killing it. Blackmagic Mafia, let's go.
Let's go, Colton Steele.
What's good, bro? Have a safe trip.
Appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate you. Dang, what was I saying? Oh, LSU.
Yeah.
So LSU just announced that they are building out a full production company within their athletics department.
Yeah.
Because they want to start telling their own stories. Don't spend it all in one place.
Thank you for your Diddy dollars.
You know what? I am watching that animation for the first time, and I'm watching it as they would consume it because they don't see all this other stuff on the screen. They just see that one screen.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're having a conversation, and then Diddy just shows up, and he's like, take that. And I don't. And once you called it Diddy dollars, you ruined it. But no, I think what we're gonna see is like broadcast and money in these like other areas. Like schools are now about to start creating their own media because you got players who are coming over with these UIL deals, and
why not?
Hey, if the players are gonna be making all this money making content, then you ought to be making some content for your school and making some money. And if you start releasing, like I used to, me and my son, we'd watch Ole Miss. Ole Miss has like a baseball thing, and it's literally like a documentary.
Yeah.
Every tournament they go to, they create like a full-fledged documentary, and it's great. It's on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's some game I'm gonna give y'all. If you live near a college town, go ahead and start positioning yourself to start working with these teams, because the amount of content that these schools are now realizing that they're sitting on every single year. You got the biggest names in sports.
Yeah.
You got the drama of sports, and pretty much what NFL Films does, every school could be doing. Especially if you're one of these big schools who are like, you know, you're on your road to the college football championship, you make it into the playoffs, or you're doing March Madness and you're the underdog. Heck, you may just be 2 or 3 games, but what if you make it the whole way? You're going to wish you had that.
Yeah, dude. Somebody's going to be mad that I said this because they're going to be like, no, we were here first. So don't be mad. But, bro, thank you, Well Off Media with Deion Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he like wall to wall 24 hour. It's like when ESPN went 24 hours.
Yeah.
When they decided, hey, we're going to do daily vlogs showing everything. Like all of a sudden it's like, dang, we're on a gold mine. Because here's the deal. Here's the crazy part. You capture the season in hopes that you win the national title. Even if you don't, there's still a story and there's still storylines in there. And here's the crazy part, man. These media companies that follow these teams and do these documentaries and tell these stories. Oh my goodness. You don't think that boosts jersey sales, ticket sales? You don't think that boosts interest? You don't think that when First Take and all these like different people are talking about different theories on who's going to win the game, that media isn't being taken in and consumed and talked about on live television? So anyways, 100%, like, oh my goodness.
Well, and it's I mean, it goes even further than that. I mean, as a player, you want to go somewhere that's going to get the most eyeballs on you. That's why you go D1. That's why you go to these prestigious universities. Like if you play football, you want to go to Alabama. Cuz if you can start, you go into the league.
Yeah.
Don't get hurt, you go into the league.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're going to play in the big games that are going to have all the eyeballs on you. But if you happen to be in one of these other schools that don't get that type of prestige, but due to the content that's able to be created around you, and you can still get those eyeballs. Yeah. Like now because I'll be honest with you, before Deion Sanders was in Colorado, I didn't know anything about Colorado.
Nothing.
And definitely didn't know anything about Travis Hunter.
They almost got me to buy some merch.
Bro.
That merch is fire.
I got a pair of Blender sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because of like I got influence.
I ain't never cared about no buffaloes, but that hoodie, fire.
But that's the deal. It's like if you can get, I mean, I don't think Travis Hunter, while he was a great player, without the amount of media attention he gets,
Oh no.
never wins a Heisman.
Well, that, and not saying that people don't know him, because people would know him, but it's just like, who's the now? Oh gosh, I'm about to get roasted. But like, who's like the best cornerback in football right now?
Yeah. Unless you have media around you,
You don't know.
no one knows.
I don't know. I mean, you could probably list off a few people, and like say, I'm not a heavy college football person, so obviously people that are could like list off some people, but like Travis Hunter was like a household name because of well-off media. So
Yeah, and I think it goes a long way when you start voting for those awards, especially when it comes to getting drafted and everything else. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how these camera brands start going after non-filmmaking entities and offering solutions for them, because they seem to be the ones that are really in need of it.
yeah.
All right. I saw in the chat that looked like Ken Affinity just released a new camera, so I'm doing my best to try to find the news on that. But while I pull that up, Jarrell, was there your daddy released some new lenses? I mean, he didn't release them for you.
Man, get out of here with that.
Talk about your daddy's new lenses,
Oh
dog.
my goodness! So Canon dropped a brand new lens.
The lens of all lenses.
It is not the lens of all lenses.
What are you talking about? It is the lens of all lenses.
I'm trying to pull it up because ain't nobody buying this lens. This lens is for the ultra either wealthy or the people that are, bro, where's it at? Oh yeah, here it is.
40.
Okay. This is the Canon officially announces the Cine Servo 40, check this out, to 1200 millimeters.
That is a crazy range, though.
That is this is when you're going to Safari.
Yes. And the camera and the lens is mounted,
Yes.
never coming off.
This is also the lens probably for Blue Planet or freaking, what are those?
Oh, Planet Earth?
Planet Earth.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy
these are
docs.
For crazy docs.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a ding it though. I love Canon. I'm a ding it though. It is a variable aperture. Variable.
Yeah.
T5 to 10.8. Now, I'm not dinging it heavy because I am not a physicist, okay? I'm not an astronomer. I don't know what it takes to have a constant aperture from 40 to 1200. It probably is the size of a freaking bus
Yeah.
to have a constant aperture of T5 all the way through. But I will say, if I'm being real, because I'm pretty sure that your boy Jared said that this lens was $80K.
$80,000.
$80K. I'm gonna buy all the great white primes before I buy this one.
So
And still have some money left over.
I think this lens only really, I mean, it sounds like a range monster, right? To be able to go from 40 mils
Yes.
all the way to 1200.
It's crazy.
And this definitely is going to be a helpful lens in those scenarios where a lens swap is just not possible.
Yeah.
Like, this is why, like, I say, like, Safari, or like you are sitting waiting for the action to come to you, because you don't know if that lion is going to be 100 yards away.
Yeah.
Or if
It's
it's going to be
chasing a prey.
and it's coming right at you. Right? And so you're like,
But if we get to 40,
yeah, if we zoom out, we're at 40.
we
Backing up. We're backing up.
Back up.
but I think it is specifically a lens for wildlife. Now, Central says lenses for live sports. I could see it being used for live sports, but only in you're sitting up, like you're like in one of those, like you're like in the rafters up, and you're zooming down and you're shooting across the field, because 1200 is a crazy range.
1200 is crazy.
1200 is a crazy range.
Crazy.
But if you are using it as a servo to be able to pick up some shots along the sidelines across the field, then that absolutely makes sense. But this is definitely one of those lenses where I could see it being utilized for documentary work and for high-end sports work for broadcast, especially with those aperture ranges. Because when you're shooting live sports, unless you're on the field with those Sony FX3s, you're normally shooting at a T5 or higher because you're trying to get as much in focus as you can.
Yeah.
Anyway, and
because I'm assuming the T5 is at the 40 to maybe like 200 range or whatever. But yeah, T5 at a long focal length is still going to have blurry backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Blurries.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, so thank you, Canon.
For those of y'all who were asking, this lens is available in RF and PL. So this is going to be one of those lenses that you may even see on another camera, a broadcast camera, like one of the Blackmagics we were just talking about. So it does have the PL option. And that's what I always find funny about Canon's lenses, that like you can tell when they know, this is not just for us. We need this to be...
Put this on the R5.
No. Put this on everything. For 80,000, we'll take whoever will buy it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Central, that's wild. Thank you, Canon. This is obviously a business, industry, commercial move. This is cool.
You ain't got to thank them. They ain't do nothing for
No,
you.
I know. It's like, thank you, but like...
Okay, to recap something else that popped up earlier, Kenfinity, everybody, Ezra said that they announced something new. No, they didn't announce anything. They teased. They posted literally a camera, and it just says the new Vista is taking shape. So my assumption here is that it's going to be a Vista Vision sensor. The only thing that I can see from this camera is just that it just looks really small. So, cool, looks really thin. But we'll have to ultimately see what it ends up being. They did use the hashtag Vista, so I'm assuming that means it's a full frame sensor.
Yeah.
All right, chat. We want to know from y'all.
Ooh.
Oh, did I miss one?
You missed one.
Oh, I did.
You probably missed the most impactful one
that we can't buy.
Yeah. So, you guys, I think embargo was lifted or something happened yesterday, but there was all the videos from our good friend Cam Mackey, from Gene Potato Jet, aka Potato Jet. DJI released is the word. Let people hold, touch, film with the Pocket 4.
I need to get a VPN right now because it won't even let me look at it on their website.
I know it's a little wild. So the Pocket 4 is, well, I guess we should talk a little bit about its features.
I can't even pull them up right now.
Well, somebody's got to have them.
That really, don't let me buy it. That's fine, but you can at least let me look at it on your website.
Don't let me look.
The FCC, you say you can't even look at it.
So, okay. So the Pocket 4 is a 1-inch sensor. Okay, can shoot 4K 240. Which, if we're being honest,
that's too slow.
There's no. What shoots 4K 240, Brandon? Nobody. I
think my Raptor does.
Man, get out of here. I don't. You do?
Not my ex, but the original Raptor
did. So that's crazy. Like, man, if this camera was out 8 years ago, Peter McKinnon would have had that crazy slow-mo. What do you call it?
What are you talking about?
That
4K 120?
No, it wasn't even 4K 120 on the 1DX.
Oh, that's right. It was 1080 120.
Yeah. What'd they call it? Something. I want to say like glizzy B-roll, but it's not that. What is it?
What?
What'd they call it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. What'd they call like the B-roll?
He just called it B-roll.
No. Didn't it have like a name? Anyways.
I don't know.
So 1-inch sensor, 14 stops of dynamic range, 107 gigabytes internal storage. And their biggest thing that they've changed, or not the biggest thing, but they upgraded, was active track is way better. And I saw that in Potato Jet's video where they put a 3 and 4 together. The 3 would lose you all the time on active track, but in 4 it seems, or not 4, active track, I think it's like 7.0. It's way better. And so it's interesting. It definitely seems like a really dope camera. The only thing that's interesting to me is the image quality does look better. Looks better than the 3. But if I owned a 3, unless I needed those 240 frames in 4K, there's a piece of me that feels like if you're just using this to vlog,
You're probably fine.
do we need a 4?
You might not need a 4, but the rumors are saying you might want a 4 Pro.
Yeah, you might need that double lens. It's like that. It's like that iPhone. You got 3 lenses, Doc?
Yeah.
So, anyways, how many of you guys are interested in the 4? Because I feel like it feels like the 4 was a little long in the tooth to come out.
I mean, it's definitely got some nice upgrades. I mean, I see the little light adapter that you can get for it, which, you know, I think for people who are vlogging, that'll be cool. The 4K 240 might be fun if you're doing like some like fast-paced stuff. But like I do believe that this is like a very minor upgrade. Now, they have added some more buttons onto it that'll help with navigation. But ultimately, like if you do have a 3, I don't think you're necessarily going to need to upgrade to a 4. Mm-hmm. Or if you're like me and you got the extra, so you didn't even get the DJI, you got the Walmart brand. I think you're going to be fine, and eventually extra will probably come out with this one too. So,
yeah.
I think you're going to be okay. I just think that at this point, I think a lot of people were waiting and saw rumors over the Pro, which is a dual lens scenario.
I only saw stuff about the Pro.
Yeah, coming up. And so for me, I still like what would make me like a DJI product, like an Osmo, like make me want to upgrade, would be a wider lens.
I was going to say that.
Because I can't tell you how many times, like for a product like this, like for vlogging, 1, it would be nice to have a wider lens. But then 2, for like real estate and stuff like that, a wider lens would be super, super helpful. And yes, I've seen the little magnetic, but if you can give them both,
we want
with
both.
the dual screen, or with the dual lens, then you're in a better place.
Yeah.
And what we've seen is, yes, there is the magnetic, you know, bend the light, make the lens look ultra wide, but then it just looks soft.
Yeah.
So, it definitely feels right now that, like, you know, for DJI, I said this before, and this is what's more important to me about this, is the DJI FCC ban issue that we have here in the US. A lot of people were underneath the impression that this would only affect us for drones.
Yeah.
And now, you know, we got a very weird Ronin RS5 release, 5, no 5 Pro yet, and everyone kind of was like, oh, what does this mean? But the RS5 came out, you can buy it in the US. Now with the Pocket 4, it's very clear. Like, and I just tried to look at it just now. We're getting a Pocket 4.
Yeah.
But the US is not getting it. You can't
We're not, or it's just delayed?
From what I'm reading on the website, this is from The Verge. It says, it also got film look-like filters, more buttons, new fill light, and built-in storage, but it isn't coming to the US. So this doesn't look like a delay situation. This looks like it did not get the FCC approval, and DJI as a company has been banned from the FCC, and this product did not get in before the ban. So we are not getting this product.
I feel like we're like the divorced child of parents, and the parents are fighting, and we need them to work it out.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Somebody said Potato Jet did his review in Vancouver.
He did, but I mean, didn't Cam do his in America?
Cam didn't do a review.
He didn't? He was just talking about it?
He was just talking about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was just sitting on the couch.
Dang.
But I think this is sort of the issue is, you know, Colton says the delay is until they get the FCC approval, but I don't think we're going to get it. The company has been banned. So I don't think the US is going to get it. And this does really suck. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really hurting over a Pocket 4. But if the RS5 Pro comes out and I can't get it, because I use gimbals regularly.
The 5 came out, no?
The 5 came out, but the 5 Pro
did we
not.
get that?
We got the 5.
We got the 5. So there's hope.
No.
There's not hope.
No, because I think that's why they released them
It was
separately.
the final.
The 5 was ready. I don't think the Pro was ready. So they just went ahead and pushed the 5 through before the ban happened. 5 came out or was approved by the FCC before
Dang.
the ban.
That's crazy.
Now, every camera after that is DJI parts is going to be banned by the FCC, which is why we didn't get a Pocket 4. It's why we probably will not get the Pocket or the RS5 Pro whenever that's ready, if that comes out. And then any additional drones after that. So we're seeing, in a light way with the Pocket 4, we're seeing the starts of DJI comes out with dope product, but you're an American, you don't get it.
Is it smuggling? Is it illegal to like go to a different country, buy it, and then bring it back?
I think you have to declare it.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
have to pay on it, but I don't know.
Dang.
I don't know. I don't want to give legal advice on that. But
Well, no, yeah. Don't listen to two dudes on a couch. You end up in jail. That's on you.
don't.
But I just wonder, like, are the products illegal in America, or they just can't sell them?
I think you just can't sell them.
Can we have some YouTube lawyers, please put in the chat?
Yeah, I think you just can't sell them. Chill said, I heard people are getting batteries taken by customs, bringing them in. That's crazy. Batteries? Bro, if I buy some core batteries and you take them from me, I need that reimbursed.
Bro, if they bought those, if they took those Inspire batteries, I'm pissed.
People smuggle more illegal things. Yeah, just send my stuff in with the drugs, because we know that makes it.
Crack? Yeah, you can come in.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna order my DJI products through Mexico. Everything makes it through that border.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so it is while the camera seems cool, for me there's a little bit more of a downer. Like, I wonder, will the Pocket 4 be on display at NAB? You know what I mean? Like, you can't sell it here. Can you show it off here? Can you display it here? I doubt it.
You know what's crazy?
I doubt it.
You know what's crazy? I was in Best Buy yesterday, perusing, looking. You know what's crazy? When you go to the camera aisle, there ain't DJI nothing.
Oh, really?
Like, it's all been replaced by other
Off-brand stuff?
off-brand stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because there's certain stuff that's like, it can still be sold technically, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's under the deal. They didn't have nothing.
Well, they probably don't want to pay the tariffs on it.
And I literally was like, that's crazy. Like, and I know it wasn't overnight. I was not cheating on Canon. Calm down.
we saw your little post looking at Sony cameras.
Let me be clear.
You don't have to be clear.
It will never be the A7 IV.
You're wild.
I'm just saying. There are some Sony cameras that are dope. It will never be the A7 IV. Anyways, but
FX2.
let's also be clear. It will never be the FX2. Simple Light Media. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a toughie.
All right. So let's go ahead. We got a little bit more time left. I would love to hear from y'all. What are you most excited about for NAB? What gear are you looking forward to getting announced? What maybe hasn't been announced, but you're hoping they're just saving for the floor? Because I am inclined to believe that for a lot of these companies, take like an Aperture, GVM, a lot of the lighting companies, that that they might be saving something for the floor. I heard something insane, and this was told to me by somebody who I trust. So I've done no research of my own, but I was told that, and I'm doing it right now because I just haven't had a chance to do it.
Friend of a friend.
No, a friend. A friend told me this. That if you go to Small Rig's website right now and you try to look up their cart, they have discontinued it. And my friend also told me that when he contacted Small Rig and asked them, hey, your cart's not on your website. How can I buy your cart? They said that they've discontinued their cart. Now, I don't know if your YouTube algorithm has been like mine, but everybody just got a cart except us. Like everybody, like Small Rig sent everybody a cart. And if you go on B&H's website, I believe it's still in stock. You can still buy it. Yeah, so you can still buy it. It's actually on sale right now. Holy crap. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Might be picking that up today. But the only downside from picking up a Small Rig cart is that if it's already been discontinued, what's the problem? And where are the additional accessories coming?
Well, oh gosh, the cart game I feel like is so hard.
I feel like it's probably the most expensive thing to manufacture and ship. So if you're trying to save money on a bottom line, it's probably the easiest thing to cut.
And convincing, don't get me wrong, once you have a cart, you're like, this was needed.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got one, it's like telling a broke person why they need a car.
I mean, my feet walk.
Yeah, it's like, man, we could walk for free. So that's what's so difficult. I feel like the cart game is so hard. Some of these people ain't spend thousands of dollars on their cameras and lenses.
I know, but I'm talking about specifically how quickly this cart came out for being for Small Rig, and for it to already be discontinued.
Yeah.
For me, is a little discerning or discouraging.
Yeah.
But I'm interested when we get there to NAB to ask them about it, because I was genuinely going to NAB to figure out, do I want to buy the Small Rig cart or do I want to buy the Tilta cart? Because the Tilta cart costs more money and it is heavier, like substantially heavier. And when I got
is it bigger?
No, same size,
Ooh.
Just heavier in material. I believe they're both 36 inches. So not 36 inches. 36 inches wide. But what I was trying to figure out is which one do I want to bring with me just to load in and out and then possibly work as a camera cart. You know what I mean?
Question, because I mean, we were at NAB last year and we got to see the Small Rig cart.
Yeah.
My overwhelming feeling is yes, this is going to get through a doorway easily. But my feeling is this thing big enough?
So that's the reason why I need to see it in person. I genuinely just need it to fit 2 Pelican cases side by side on the top, and then be able to stack 4 Pelican cases, 2 side by side, and then 2 on top of those on the bottom. If I can run in with 6 Pelican cases, I'm happy with the cart.
Okay.
But I'm currently right now looking for a budget cart. Now, Kevin Plays says, I'm sticking with my innovative cart. I don't have innovative cart money. Like, I'm sorry. $5,000 for a cart? Nah, fam. Nah.
We making one.
I'll take this. I got my little $200 double-decker wagon I got off Amazon. It pulls just as fine. And don't get me wrong, I think the innovative cart is incredible. I would buy a innovative cart. I just have so many other things I need to buy first.
Dallas says, buy one used, dog.
Okay. He says, I got my 36 for $1,800. Well, I could buy a brand new Tilta for $15. So what are we talking about? Like,
why do I also feel like I know that they're engineering? Why are we acting like this isn't like a couple pieces of plywood on some wheels?
It's not that. It's about it's the ability to tear it down and bring it back up. That is the main reason for me. I want to get a cart because I need something I can pack away into my car or into my truck and be able to use it. I mean, ultimately, like you said, you could just get an Amazon cart and call it a day. Or you can just carry it. Carrying it's free.
We ain't broke boys.
But
we using cards.
I've been on a couple sets lately where
It's so nice.
Where having the cart is really nice.
It's super nice.
And when you are moving from one location to another location, especially in the middle of the day of production, it makes my life easier. That's what I'm looking for.
Central didn't necessarily. Central, bro. Could you imagine you pulled up to a shoot with a Walmart cart?
No, you got the Costco one that has the sensor on it.
You steal that, dog? Nah, they gave it to me. It's got Costco on the side. Oh my gosh.
So, and I understand there are a lot of cheap options. You guys are making some really great cheap alternatives. I just know that like this is one of those, you buy it nice, you buy it twice. And so I know that if it is, I'm going to wait till I can get the innovative. Then for me with the innovative, this is just how I feel.
Yeah.
If I'm buying the innovative, I want the big one. Which is why I say like I'm spending $5,000.
If I gotta make 2 trips, I'm mad.
Well, and so here's the deal. If I buy the innovative, I spend $5,000, I get the big one. Then I don't want to take it apart. So then I need a van. So you see how the prices start going up real quick for me? The logic is the math has to math up here. And so for me, it's like bigger cart, like it's heavier, like it takes up more space in the back of the car, all that kind of stuff. Eventually, I am needing to just get to a point where I get a van. And I can just wheel it all up in there. I can wheel it all out, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So that's where I know the future is for me. I'm just not currently there. But I did not realize how affordable vans were. I started hopping on Facebook Marketplace. Y'all don't blow up the spot in Houston. But, bro, you can get yourself a decent van for not a whole lot. So, yeah, definitely going to do that. Gretchen, sounds like I need a trip to Harbor Freight. I looked at the Harbor Freight carts. Problem is they don't break down.
They don't.
But I definitely
if you had a van, you wouldn't have to.
If I had a van, then I probably would go with the Harbor Freight cart because I would not have to break it down.
Dude, that plastic one? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the rubber.
Yeah, the Rubbermaid.
The Rubbermaid one.
Yeah,
no,
who was it? Is it Machado? I don't know if it was Machado, but
the laundry
baskets.
Yeah, I've seen it. So when I was with him, we used the laundry basket, and the way every stand fit in that laundry basket perfectly, we didn't even use half of the stands.
It's crazy because I feel like you put filmmaker on something, you put production on something, $20,000. The laundry basket, the rolling. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. So, I don't know if I saw the chats come through. Is there anything y'all are looking forward to seeing at NAB? I asked y'all the question and then I totally didn't even look.
You took them on a cart deal. I will say, I know these 2 things aren't coming, but I have come to the end of my deadline where I'm just going to I'm not letting it go because it's the last chance. Canon did do a firmware upgrade to all their cinema RF cameras. I'm holding out hope that at NAB, a firmware is going to drop for the R5 II and the R1 for open gates. It's the last opportunity. If it doesn't happen now, I don't think it's going to happen. Craziness. But even more than that, I don't think it's going to get released at NAB. But this year, bro, the RE1, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are we talking? How are we in the 50th year anniversary of the most popular film camera ever sold in the history of film cameras, and we ain't got no retro styled, bro?
I think you're gonna be mad for a while.
I feel like I've been personally like, oh, I feel solid on this, and I've been wrong since the C80. So with that being said, let me get that. Oh, and Jordan, let's be real. Add that 300 to 600 constant aperture, which who knows,
f5.6
for sub $5,000.
Yeah, you can keep wishing on that one.
That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, Tristan said that he's looking forward to a Typox zoom autofocusing lens. I don't know if you're gonna get an auto-focusing tripod lens. I feel like that's not what DZO does, but who knows? I could be wrong.
It would be nice.
Canon's 300 to 600 or whatever the heck that's gonna be. That would be sick. Logan's looking forward to lenses. I'm definitely going there with lights and lenses on the brain. Ezreal says, I really wanted a new Blackmagic video assist, but I don't think it's happening. Yeah, that's the one nice thing about Blackmagic is they're going to tell you everything they're going to do before NAB. So you ain't got to waste your time or your money. Let's see. Fox says, I'm really excited to see what new monitors they want to drop. Looking for a good 7-inch monitor.
Fox, if you're shooting at f5.6, why you need a good big monitor? Everything's in focus.
Leave that man alone. Mindy says, a ZR update. I am right there with you. Looking for that too. Wanting a quality 16 to 105 1.8. Jeez.
What?
That man has specific
We
requests.
We want fairy dust and unicorns.
Yeah, he wants that lens so he can shoot unicorns. Canon is allegedly announcing a R8V and a 20 to 50 f4.
I saw that at Best Buy yesterday.
The 20 to 50?
No, the is it the R? Was it the
RV?
The RV?
Yeah.
It's bigger than I thought it was. It's kind of dope. But yeah, that'd be cool if they did a full frame.
I've been hearing about Lumix supposedly getting a high-end camera registered months ago. I don't know if it'll be at NAB. So I don't know, Harry. I don't think I would be surprised if they launched a new camera at NAB, especially a high-end camera.
Is he talking about like the SH?
Probably.
2?
I would imagine that's what he's maybe leaning into. The only reason why I don't think Lumix is gonna do anything like that is because Lumix is a lot like Sony. When they are gonna release a camera, they put it in the hands of the creators first. So that way content drops. And so because we haven't seen anybody disappear off on any crazy Lumix trips, I doubt they would do it at NAB and let the creators find it at NAB first. But I could be wrong.
That would be a crazy.
What?
That'd be crazy. You showed up on the first day of the floor
With a brand new camera?
Yeah.
And nobody knew about it?
Dude, that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. All right, let's see. I need to go back down to where we were. Let's see. DIY cards. We're selling cards. Maybe Home Depot has some cards.
Lava.
Voyager 42 is a good option. No Pro Aim. People are like, do not get the Pro Aim.
Is that the one Porter broke?
No, he broke a ceilings cart.
Okay.
But then they came out with a new version based off everything he broke. All right. Colton's looking forward to, some aperture lights. I'm right there with you, Colton. I'm definitely looking at some lights. Let's see. Open gate for the Canon R8. Yeah, you can keep dreaming.
Bro. I'm not saying I would quit Canon.
Could you imagine?
But if they brought open gate to the R8 before they brought it to the R5 too,
you would revolt.
let me get a rebate plan. I'd be so mad. Now,
he might actually switch to Sony.
Spread the love. I'm spreading the love. I hope you get it too on the R8.
But only after he gets
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be so
instantly pissed off. Oh my gosh. Some DZO lenses. Chinese lenses are starting to get interesting. They definitely are. Autofocus anamorphics, autofocus cinema lenses. That's what I'm looking forward to. DZO Arcanas, nucleus autofocusing, DaVinci Resolve 21, and possibly a Lumix camera. Probably won't happen. Yeah, I don't think the Lumix thing will happen. I am definitely going to go check out Tilta's booth. I normally don't go to Tilta's booth at NAB because it's massive and it's full of a bunch of people. And like...
They have that adapter, no?
But I want to go see the adapter.
Okay.
The thing about NAB... is when you go to their booth, you have a badge on, and you are like a light. And when you walk into the booth, all their little workers are like moths, and they just like swarm you.
That's a wild description.
Trying to like scan your badge so they can get your email address and add you to your email list.
Brandon be petty at NAB sometimes.
I just hate getting crappy emails.
Brandon be like, his badge be right here, and he like will hold the QR code.
They'll be like,
move it away.
Can we scan your badge? And I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
Lady was like, I'm just trying to do my job.
Yeah, and I'm trying to stop you from doing your job.
I'm trying to make sure you get fired.
Let's see. Core announced a new battery. Yeah, we talked about that. Let's see. I'm looking to be amazed. Louise says, I'm just looking to be amazed.
Alien tech.
Show me something I ain't never seen before. Oh, y'all telling me the Typoc lens was announced. Uh-oh. Maybe I missed it. Let's see. Typoc. 24 to 50 feels... I mean, does that feel weird?
Somebody wants it.
I mean, they want it.
Somebody wants it.
It's an auto-focusing. I don't see it. I'm looking on their website. Where is it at? Oh, Maddie made a video 10 hours ago. That explains why. Revolution, first ever Chinese-made zoom FE lens. Oh, Lord, Andrea. I'm okay. I'm not going to watch Maddie's video either. Okay. Looks interesting.
24 to 50. That is oddly specific.
Oh, super small lens. It's super tiny. Man, that's crazy. When you search for stuff, they now show you TikToks. I Google searched that and a TikTok popped up. Let's see.
Get that monies.
Man, y'all. I want to see a Canon bald camera. What does that mean? Nikon ZR Raptor. Bro, if they put the Raptor sensor into the ZR, not only would the camera explode, but I'd buy 3 of them.
My brain kind of broke with that. Like, what would a Nikon ZR Raptor look like?
I don't know, but I want it. I'd
A
buy
Z9 too?
Z9, no, not in that body. I want just make.
I'm not saying you want it in that body, but it's got to be Nikon.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's got to be Raptor. So we got to make some
sacrifices.
Would you want Nikon's body with red sensor, or would you rather have Nikon's sensor in Red's body?
Definitely not Red's body. I already got that.
So you want Nikon sensor in Red's body?
No, Red sensor in a Nikon body. I just
You
don't
gotta-
want
you
any
gotta-
of the Nikon
You got to
bodies
choose,
currently.
dog.
I just did.
Which one did you choose?
I said I'll take the Red sensor in the Nikon body, but I don't want the Z9. I'd take the Z8s.
Oh, okay. So a little bit smaller.
Yeah, just a little bit smaller.
Gotcha.
Let's see. What else we got? Oh, we didn't talk about the RØDE. RØDE actually announced a whole new list of products.
Yes.
And I don't really get excited about audio very much, but it seemed like some really cool new products, especially the new wireless lavalier transmission system they have.
Yes.
They've got a new Pro system that has better working with wireless signals. It also does internal recording to a micro SD card slot, which I'm so excited about. I understand like the RØDE Wireless Pros and the DJI mics and like all these wireless mics that record internally. And I know how beneficial it is to actually have the memory like in those devices. But when I'm offloading later, I hate it.
Yeah.
I just want to pop a memory card out, throw it into my deal, and let it automatically ingest into my computer and put itself in the right folders and all that stuff. So, but those look really cool. Some new podcasting microphones, and some better technology when it comes to the
cleaner noise floors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are pushing audio forward. Now, obviously, if you using those Sankins and all that sort of stuff, people gonna be audiophiles.
Good enough for me though.
But good enough for me. You know what I've been doing? on every audio, y'all gonna hate me. Maybe not. But I'm gonna give y'all some free game. Run Adobe Podcast.
Yeah.
Run everything through it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Run everything. I don't care what you recorded on. If you recorded on a Sanken, y'all gonna hate me. Run everything through it. It's crazy.
Cam Mackey didn't know about the QR code on his badge. He said, I'm about to swap mine out for a McDonald's coupon.
No, I feel like what could you swap it out to? It benefits you, like your own website to your presets.
Your affiliate links. Everybody scanning. Now go buy something off Amazon. So Alberto said, did you guys talk about the DaVinci versus Premiere Pro update? So we did talk about DaVinci's update, but we didn't talk about Premiere Pro's update because I'm not sure for all of you Premiere Pro, you still edit in Premiere Pro, right?
Every day we hustling. Every day we getting hustled.
I was about to say, are you hustling or are you getting hustled? So Premiere Pro just came out with a new update, and the biggest one is the update to the color page. So if you have edited on DaVinci Resolve and you've been, or maybe you edited in Premiere and you've seen DaVinci Resolve and was a little jealous of some of the way that DaVinci Resolve handles their color pipeline, it looks like Premiere Pro has added some updates that are going to make the color process a little bit more simple. Probably the one that me looked the most interesting was the ability to apply your effects to all of your clips all at once, but then you could see them as individual clips. So from there, if one of them looked off, you could just click in on that one and adjust. So it looked like if you had a project with, a handful of clips that you were trying to color, it would make the process easier. The only thing that kind of like made me go, I don't know, is if you are, you got 500 clips of B-roll across like a feature documentary or something, it ain't gonna be that much easier. Like you still gonna have to go through and like actually color and make sure, because unless you shot it all at the same time, it ain't gonna work. So you're gonna have to really be smart about putting things into sequences. And then if you can like go in and look at those individual sequences in the color page, then that could actually help you. But it's not exactly the same as Resolve. I still think that Resolve probably has more robust color management program, or is a more robust color management program. But, Premiere is doing a lot. I do wonder, as somebody who uses Premiere, because I don't use Premiere.
Yeah, I remember Grant's throwing some shade, bro.
Last year, Premiere made all these big AI claims. Oh, you want to turn those ducks into diamonds in the briefcase? Or, oh, you need to expand your clip like an extra 5 seconds because you ran out of footage. Has all of that come?
I mean, I'm sure it's come. Has it changed my workflow? Absolutely not.
No.
Like, I will say when Photoshop dropped generative fill, when it dropped Firefly, all sort of different things, man, I was using that like crazy. Still use it like crazy. I don't feel like it's gotten widely used in Premiere. And that might just be me, not necessarily changing my workflow, but I don't think it has. And I feel like this is like the second year now, because they talked about AI being in Premiere the year before at NAB. And it was just like, can't wait for this to happen. We decided last year at NAB, let's go see the updates. Let's go see where they're at. Now I feel like we're into the third year of just like, come on now.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling it, and Premiere has not done anything to make me want to even give it a shot, realistically, outside of like we talked about, like the little mobile phone ones, because it's free.
I'm glad.
But on the desktop version,
you know what I'm using now?
What's that?
And what I never thought I'd be using.
What's that?
Instagram edits.
Oh, Instagram edits is I'll say it. It's goated. It's goated on the phone,
bro. I literally thought, man, I'm gonna edit all these in Premiere. I want to edit off of no phone editor, bro. If I didn't shoot it on a camera, if it got shot on a phone, it is getting edited on Instagram edits.
For sure. And Instagram gives you a boost.
It gives you a little boost. Better than Cap. Well, now, obviously, who knows?
Well, CapCut, my problem is they keep adding new features and then making it part of the paid plan.
Yeah.
Instagram edits is free.
It's confusing.
It's free. Oh, what's up, Rachel? Rachel in the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like what she's saying, not crazy about the new object mask workflow in Premiere. I feel like this is like the tough part to me. It's not goated yet. It's not like reliable, works all the time, no issues, problems. So it's like you just end up not using it.
Later, Gretchen, enjoy your day. Gotta say thank you, especially because he's one of our members. What do you think our percentage is of like total audience and then our total members, like females?
We got about like 50, 60 members, and then we got like 10,000 bums.
We're not at 10,000 yet, but we are over 9,000. Over 9,000 subscribers, guys. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel. Even though he called you a bum.
Well, no.
Thank you for still being a subscribing bum.
Make yourself a half bum by subscribing. Graduate.
Be bum-ish.
The person that just disliked.
Dislike twice. Hit the thumbs down button again.
Peace, dog. But yes, be half a bum, subscribe, be a non-bum, be a productive member of society.
Bum adjacent.
Become a member. Bum adjacent.
That's Joe Baxter. He is not a bum.
Yeah, Will Baxter. He's an upstanding citizen.
Yes, he is not a bum. All right. Well, guys, NAB is around the corner. I will be there. So if you see me there, definitely find me. I will also be doing some live streams while I'm out there, walking around, showing off the floor, showing off any booths that you guys want to see. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then you also hit that notification bell, because I don't have an exact schedule for when I'm going to be doing the live streams yet. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way while I'm in Vegas, I can go live on the floor and y'all be able to see the live stream just when it happens. Come hang out with me. It'll be a good time. And yeah, gonna walk around the floor, do a little bit of shopping, see what's worth buying, see what's just all hype. All that good stuff.
Good times.
It'll be a good time. All right, Jarrell, any final words for the people?
Yeah, it's pronounced Jim.
I think it's a Jim.
It's pronounced Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell. He seems like he's like with us and against us, so I was gonna be like, bye. But he said W stream, so maybe he's not. Last words?
Yeah.
Y'all are real ones.
Dang, he called y'all bums the whole episode, but then you know what he really feels. He says y'all are real ones.
Yeah, they real bums.
I still have that button.
They're real. They're real.
All right, I'll catch y'all in Vegas. I'll see y'all real soon. Much love. Tune in next week, and then we'll be back Friday as well with our regular show. Much love. See y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.